Hello, everyone. Today we will talk about public cloud solution based on server-2. My name is James. I come from H3C. H3C is a leader in digital solution. We have 13,000 employees and 7,100 patents, 14 million running devices over across 100 countries and regions. In private cloud, we have made great success. We have built 700 cases, including a dozen of national level government cloud, 200 education cloud, more than 200 municipal level government cloud, and 19 provincial level government cloud. After this success, now we began to step into public cloud. When it comes to public cloud, it's a problem to manage massive hosts. So we choose server-2 as our basic architecture to manage massive hosts. I will give a brief introduction to server-2. At first, there's only one database and an admin queue in Java. As we know, a database and admin queue will be a bottleneck in Java. So cell V1 writes, every cell has its own database and admin queue. Parent cell has many child cells, and every child cells has his own child cells. When users create cloud instances, Java choose a cell and then deliver the request to the cell. The cell continues his decision process. But cell V1 had not been popular. Cell V2 arises. In cell V2, it is different from cell V1. There's no parent and son relationship. When user create instances, Java choose Java computer directly. After careful evaluation, we choose cell V2 as our basic architecture for public cloud. This is a comparison, cell V2 versus Cascading. For performance, no doubt, cell V2 has better performance because cell V2 has only one level API. That means one level authentication. For scalability, cell V2 scale horizontally. Cascading scale vertically and horizontally. For interoperability, cell V2 uses standard OpenStack interface. Cascading uses standard OpenStack interface also, but AppNava should be modified to support data. Openness, cell V2 is a part of Java, which is active. Cascading is a source open project, which is accepted by a community, but it is not active as Java cell V2. For function, cell V2 care about only computer. Cascading care about computer networking storage. For us, because we have our own SDN solution that can handle massive networking. So naturally, we choose cell V2 as our basic architecture. This is our basic solution. This is our solution based on cell V2 for public cloud. In a region, there's many available zones, and in every available zone, there are many cells. Object storage and file storage don't belong to any available zones. In every cells, there are many novel computers which match which match many CVK, which is our private virtualization product based on KVM. There's a supercontroller which communicates with Lucian server. We use the Kubernetes cluster for HA. Whether our solution is based on style v2, we do some modification. We use our own SDN controller. In OpenStack community, there's a rumor that a set of OpenStack can support only 500 hosts. In fact, how many hosts a set of OpenStack can support is dependent on the entire solution. After using SDN controller, that will release development queue prior, because the communication between Lucian server and agent disappear. For database, we separate reader request from write request. That make reader request concurrently. We do many parameter optimization, such as number of processes, number of DB connection. We integrate the number scheduler with the virtualization scheduler also. In a practical massive environment, number scheduler should be optimized. We do some optimization. In Pike cycle, there's some issues when you integrate the number cell v2 with the placement API. So in our solution, our scheduler don't use placement API. That's all. Thanks.